Welcome to the Something Ain't Right podcast. This is Kevin.
This is Load.
Freddie G.
We're three guys who are just being dudes, and Wikipedia is our dictionary. Make sure to check out our socials, which are listed in the description below. Like, follow, subscribe, comment. Just go show the love. We really appreciate all y'all support. Our man Freddie's finally back in town. Freddie G, what's happening, baby? Where you been?
Hey, man, it's good to be back. Welcome back to me. You know, the greatest. But so quick story. So
wait, first, before you get started, how many episodes did you miss? Was it 2 or 3?
2.
2?
I missed 2. So my wife goes out to Dallas with her cousins to go grab some dinner, and some buffoon decides to run a yield sign and hits my wife's car. Totals my wife's car. She's fine. There's nothing wrong with her. She's good, but that whole, we just had a daughter, so that whole process was just too much for her. So I just had to take a step back and make sure everything was good. So that's why I've been out, but I'm back and I'm ready, baby, because you know what it is. Let's go.
Good shit. Is everything straightened out now?
Yeah, for the most part, everything's good. We're trying to rob this dude for like $100K, but something slight,
I mean, you probably shouldn't be on the record saying that, but it is what it is.
Hey, yeah.
What kind of car is she? She got a new one?
We got our used car, a Hyundai or whatever things are called. So
I drive a Hyundai.
Yeah, got our SUV Tucson.
Dude, speaking of car crashes and shit, my girl was driving home last night from my house like late. It was like 11:30. It wasn't too late, but she was tired, and I was just like calling her, make sure she was getting home okay. And like she doesn't answer, and then like she texts me. She's like, her message to me was, the cop's standing at the window. Can you give me a second? And I'm just sitting there like reading that text. Like I have no context of anything. I'm like, bruh. So I finally get her on the phone, and she's like, dude, somebody hit me like in the rear end at a red light and then just peeled off.
Damn.
I'm like, yo, that's so ass. Luckily her car's okay. Like it wasn't nothing serious.
Good. Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, it was so funny. She texts. I'm like, you can't just text me that there's a cop standing at your car and I have no clue what's happening.
Yeah, good on the other dude for not getting caught.
The other guy said, fuck it.
Facts.
I told Nicole, I said, look, if I hit you in the back at 11:30 and I knew your car was chilling, I'm clean peeling off.
Big facts. That reminds me of the time I rear-ended somebody, but I hit them kind of light. I was going like 10 miles an hour, and they just never pulled over. They just went about their day. I was like, you're a real one. You're a real one. Well, it's good to have everybody back. It's good to finally be a whole crew shooting an episode together.
Feels good.
Facts, B.
Let's just hop right in. Let's get it started. Let's go into our first segment of the day. It's going to be pick one, motherfucker. So basically,
calm down, Kev. I don't like how you're talking to me, man.
You guys present option A or option B, and you got to pick one, motherfucker.
Copy that.
Who wants to start, Logan? You want to kick this off?
Yeah, let me kick it off. I want to give a little rundown too, like for the YouTube listeners. I don't know how many people we got that really love what we got going on, but this episode we're starting to hone in on the segments. So be prepared for some quality shit coming from us today, because we said we're going straight after it. So pick one, motherfucker. Make the final out on a diving catch in center field in the bottom of the ninth of Game 7 to win the World Series.
All right.
Or lead your family on Family Feud to 29 consecutive victories, walk away with $600,000 cash, 5 cars, and forever be known as the Family Feud Wonder Boy. Pick one.
All right, I got one question. If I pick the diving catch, can it be for my home team, the Phillies?
See, yes, it can, because I put in there for the Philadelphia Phillies, but I didn't want to force that upon you guys. If you guys want to say fuck it, I want to do it in Pittsburgh.
Because if it's for the Phillies, I'll pick the diving catch. If
You
you
can
say it's
pick-
for any team random, I would
No.
pick the fucking Wonder Boy.
you can pick the team that you make the catch for and who you're playing against. I don't give a shit.
Then I'd pick the diving catch for the Phillies World Series.
Listen, you said 29 consecutive wins. Hold on, you said 29 consecutive wins. Yo, give me a Family Feud, man.
Steve
Show
Harvey.
up Steve Harvey, boy.
Steve Harvey.
Matter of fact, 30th time I come on there, he gonna be tired of seeing my face. Give him a Family Feud. Let me get that.
Awesome.
I'm being
That's
there
a
like,
good one. That's a good one, though. I did think for a second. I definitely had to think about it.
Family
Because,
Feud's
like,
so fire. All I hear
being
is-
known as Family Feud Wonder Boy and seeing Steve Harvey 29 times, 600K, and 5 cars, that's hard to pass up. But if I make the diving catch in the World Series, not only did I win the World Series for my hometown team,
like
I'm
I'm,
in the-
talking
I'm-
like 5-4 bases loaded, 2 outs.
I'm in the
and you make
I'm in
it.
the MLB. So even if I'm getting a minimum contract, I'm still making a couple 100,000.
I mean, the only sad part about the Family Feud is you're gonna have ingrained in your head. We've asked 100 male men. Wait, let me take that back. All men are males, right?
wait, yeah.
Wait.
I just said we asked 100 male men's. Wait, no, actually, that's the correct term. We're in 2023. Correct.
I mean, I was gonna say, are all male men?
Hey, we're not gonna get into that.
Are
I
all
already
men
messed up
male?
once. Look,
We surveyed
5 minutes in,
we,
and I already
we
messed up.
surveyed 100 guys with wieners.
There
We
we go.
surveyed 100 its.
We surveyed 100 men, or it's. That's the only thing that's like gonna be ingrained in your head. You could probably do Steve Harvey's job after winning that many times.
Shit.
Honestly,
All right, I'll go.
let me announce what I would do. I'm 100% taking the Family Feud because I'm a Family Feud fanatic, dude. I've been watching that show since day one, and I have the video game on like the PS5. We'll have like a night like when we're chilling with everybody, play Family Feud. I love the show. I love Steve Harvey. So give me the feud. 29 victories, bro. Like you're a king. I think the furthest a family's ever gone was like 8, and you're talking 29.
what is Kev doing?
Look at
He just
Kev. I was about to say,
he
look
said,
at Kev.
did he just have a little Kendrick in him? And he's like, you know what? Kendrick's going up.
He saw his background and he's like, I gotta change this. I
Kev, you okay there, buddy?
wish he could hear us right now. How many albums does he have? Yeah, we're talking about you, Kev. We're talking
Yeah.
about you.
Did you just say fuck Kendrick? Like,
I thought it was about time for an album change in the Kendrick one. I wanted to put the Kendrick one
No,
up
he
there.
said fuck Travis.
Yeah, I took
Travis
Trav down. I almost put Kendrick up, but Kendrick has two vinyls in there, so it's too heavy. I'd have to take them out, and I didn't feel like doing all that. So we went with that one. I don't really even know what it is. It just looks cool. I have a whole case of them,
All right, go to yours, Kev. Let me hear it.
but I felt like it was time for a change. But so for my pick one, motherfucker, would you rather win a raffle for a broken Lamborghini you can't afford to fix, or would you rather have a $5 million house that you can't sell because legally your ex owns it?
Oh. That's a tricky one.
give me the house.
Yeah, I was gonna say give me the car.
Give me the house. You know why? Because one, fuck that bitch. It's my house now. I'll figure it out. And if guess what? If it's under her name, that's fine. I can still throw some banger parties.
Yeah.
Single
can,
at that
sure.
point, right? Yeah, banger parties. Yeah, it's under
Wait,
her name, but
You said the Bugatti's broken and I don't have enough money to fix it?
It's a Lamborghini,
Oh,
and you currently don't have enough money to fix it. But if you
Okay.
could somehow save enough or scam enough, whatever, if you can get enough to fix it, you can. It's just
And you
currently
have a
you don't
Lambo.
have enough.
how much does it cost to fix it?
So the car, we'll say the car costs 250K, like
All right.
brand new.
Yeah.
To fix it costs 65K.
Take the mansion, sell the mansion,
You
Fix the
can't because your
Lambo.
ex owns it. You can't because your
True.
ex owns it.
No.
True. I
That's
forgot
why I
about
put that in there.
Yeah.
That's why I put that in there.
I was about to double up.
We are throwing bangers in her name.
Yeah, Fred, I'm with you.
The banner's gonna say "fuck my ex." Welcome to my party.
I'll be like the
All right,
butler.
I'm with
I'm
you.
gonna rent it out. I'm gonna Airbnb. I'll do whatever.
I'd pick the house too, but at what price point would you pick the Lambo? Like at how much to fix the Lambo? Like if it's $1,000, we might pick the Lambo. Like
Right.
what's the price point where you're like, I'd probably take the Lambo.
But here's the thing: if it's $1,000, then what is a Lambo really worth?
30 grand.
30 grand's way more than what I'm at. I'm taking the house, but if you could fix me the Lambo for like 5-6K, I'm there.
Yeah, but if
because I got a car, the car works just fine.
You gotta
And
think
if I'm living at a house where my ex owns,
Fred,
that saves me rent.
I'll take the car, Fred. You take the house, and then you charge fives at every party, like a cover fee, and then we'll use the cover to get the car and get the car fixed, and then we'll just have a Lambo out front, and then we'll start charging for pictures for the Lambo.
Well,
$10 a picture.
Pictures, but you're also thinking about it wrong. If they're throwing $5 to get in the party, you could probably sell them while they're drunk and be like, "Yo, do you want to rent this Lambo out? You get rented out tomorrow for 2 hours. You just got to Venmo me 500 right now," and they'll be like, "Bet."
If they total it.
I ain't charging no $5.
That's what insurance is for.
I ain't charging no $5 at the door. That shit gonna be like 30.
I bet. Yeah. I was thinking like high school parties.
I have this Michael Jordan card worth $5. Can I get in the party?
MJ.
Fred, give us your
pick. Do you guys take MJ cards?
Yeah. No,
you accept that, or am I declined?
Sorry, that's not a currency for me. But all right, pick one, motherfuckers. Okay. Record an album with Tupac or record an album with Biggie?
Biggie.
Wow. Biggie.
Now listen. Logan, I'm about to take a minute, so just sit back, relax.
I know you're gonna take a minute.
Then you can spit your opinion.
I have nothing else to say. You're gonna say everything for me.
So for the listeners at home, I'm a man. For the listeners at home, I'm a man that likes to make music myself. I'm a man that likes to freestyle. I'm a man that likes to rap. Although I have much respect for Tupac and I have much respect for Biggie and the way they changed the game in their own ways, I'm more of a fan of lyricism. And when it comes to that, I'm going to have to give it to Biggie. And I would make a song with Biggie, and I'm telling you, it would be top 100 of the charts, and we would never have to worry again. Our podcast budget would be through the roof. We'd start making real banger episodes where we're traveling and shit, and then just doing a podcast while we're in like Bali. We would be next level. I'm telling you, and don't get me wrong, I respect Tupac. He changed the game. And Tupac's got bars, but Tupac's more human peace and bringing everybody together. I'm more after the bars. The bars. Like I was freestyling the other day. I said, "My fans never waning on me. I guess I'm Mr. Carter." Like, to me, that gives me chills down my spine when I hear shit like that. I'm taking Biggie all fucking day.
You said it. I initially, that the reason I take Biggie is just because I like him more than Tupac. I didn't really listen to Tupac that much growing up, but Biggie's just, and no disrespect to
Tupac, I fuck with Tupac. I listen to his songs. I'm not trying to sit here and like act like Biggie's the fucking God Almighty. On the chest just to stop my fucking hunger. I wonder if I died, would tears come to her eyes? Forgive me for my disrespect. Forgive me for my lies. And I'm not trying to sit here and act like Tupac's like not good. Tupac's amazing. He changed the game in his own regard. I'm about to say something controversial. It just came to me. Kanye West is this generation's Tupac.
Now my question to you is, who's this generation's Biggie?
All right. If you ask me, I would say J. Cole. But another
I like J. Cole. That's a good answer.
part of me wants to say Kendrick though,
Yeah, I was gonna say Kendrick.
because they're probably the two most lyrical rappers right now.
About Lil Wayne.
But I think Kanye West
Lil
is
Wayne's in his own
the
bracket.
current day Tupac. I think it's more good vibes, right? Like Tupac was more trying to bring the world together, understand me as a black man, young black male, and just trying to make everybody understand each other. Where Kanye is more gospel and praise God, Jesus Almighty, and he's definitely
He
out
wasn't
there.
always like that. Bring the old gay back.
He's definitely out there. But if you talk in the sense of good vibe raps, Kanye West is today's Tupac.
Yeah, I like that. What about you, Fred? Who you taking?
Going Biggie, big dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's just a vibe, bro. He's
Well,
such good
you're
vibes.
taking Biggie too?
Yeah, we're all taking
Yeah.
Biggie.
100%.
You know what's crazy? We're all
taking
taking Biggie, and hey, don't shoot me if I'm wrong. I've been drinking Miller High Life, my favorite. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Biggie only put out it was either 1 or 2 albums. Like he put out a couple mixtapes, but albums he only put out 1 or 2. So we're all sitting here saying Biggie, and like think about if he didn't die and was able to put out more work than just 1 or 2. He'd bust Tupac hands down. Like if he had like 10 albums to his name and 15 mixtapes, but nah, instead he's got like 4 mixtapes and 1
Yeah.
album.
We're about to be on his third though, because we're about to make.
You know what's crazy is that like with this new AI
Lil Wayne could be today's Biggie. You asked me who today Biggie is. Lil
I
Wayne
said
could
that.
Wayne.
Did you?
Yeah, I said Lil Wayne.
That's
He's
a
like,
good pick.
Y'all see that new AI thing?
but
Or, like,
but then I
takes the
followed
voice
it
and
up and
shit?
said Lil Wayne is in his own bracket. Like I don't even think it's fair to Lil Wayne to say that he's today's Biggie, and it's not fair to Biggie to say that he's today's.
Yeah,
Like, he was
Lil
like-
Wayne is different. I like the
He's
J. Cole
different,
comparison
bro.
a
J.
lot. And
Cole's, yeah.
I like the Kendrick comparison a lot too.
I think Lil Wayne is just like
But see, the only difference that I don't like about the J. Cole comparison is that although, they're kind of the same, Biggie was doing hood stuff too. J. Cole really don't fuck with none of that. And I appreciate that because
That's
it could show
true.
you to be a good
But I-
rapper and don't have to be a freaking hoodlum. Because,
Right.
love Biggie, but Biggie was, he
No,
wasn't repping any
that's-
sets or anything like that. But
That's true. But when I got asked that question, I didn't take it from a persona perspective. I took it from a rap perspective, music standpoint. If I took it from a persona perspective, today's Biggie is like Gucci Mane. Like not counting music, I'm just talking like street cred, about the action.
save the debates because next segment we got a fat debate coming up. Just a heads up.
First off, ain't Gucci snitch?
I don't even know if it's Gucci because the ice cream off his face, that shit melted quicker than a motherfucker.
I saw a video.
Let's jump
Gucci
to
a
segment 2. I'm steering us in the right direction.
I'm with Logan because I could talk about that all day.
Yeah,
I could talk about Biggie all day.
You could talk about shit like that.
I'm telling you.
So, all right,
Biggie all day.
segment number 2. Something ain't right, listeners. We got a brand new segment. We're calling it Stage Fright. All right, I'm gonna be the host for this week. It's like an impromptu speech type of thing. I'm gonna list a prompt, and I'm actually gonna be in control of telling Kev and Fred which side of the debate they're gonna be on, and we're just gonna sit back, relax, and just watch Kev.
Hey yo,
and Fred.
ma, watch me cook.
we're gonna watch these two gems perform. All right, so first one. I don't know how long these are gonna take. I got a couple on deck just in case, but first one. Should adults be allowed to play with toys? Kev, you're on the side that they are not allowed to play with toys. Fred, you're on the side that they are allowed to play with toys.
Can I ask
Like
you a question?
Kids toys?
What kind of toys are we talking?
Just kids' toys.
So like Lincoln Logs and shit, Legos.
Yeah.
And I'm there. They shouldn't.
Yeah, you're saying they can't.
Do video games come into that too, or no? Or is it strictly
No, toys like toys.
Oh, video games kind of a toy.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay,
video games
toys?
are video games. Yeah, toys are toys.
Okay.
So I'll give you guys 20 seconds to gather
Fred.
your thoughts.
All right, here's what we should do. You should give Fred like 30 seconds to, or like 30 seconds to a
I'm
minute.
ready whenever.
You should give Fred 30 seconds to a minute. You should give me 30 seconds to a minute. Then you should give Fred like 30 seconds, and you should give me like 30 seconds, and then that's final.
All right.
All right. Go ahead, Fred. You got 30 seconds to a minute.
All right, sounds good. So first off, toys for adults, legit, man. I always rock my things with me all day, every day. It's my man Sasuke right here, big dog. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, I know y'all watch anime, and I know y'all got the little plush dolls. Guess what? Boom, Pokemon, big dog. Come on now. We talking about kids' toys. Guess what? Dolls can do it too. Why the hell only kids get to play with toys out here? You know what I mean? Look, ain't nothing wrong with this. Look, I got the little bitch right here. Fight them all day. What's wrong with having? We can have kids' toys. Like, look, we out here with it. What's wrong with that? I'm having fun. This is fun right here. Talking about we can't have no kids' toys out here. Yeah, this is good.
Believe it.
Hold on. I got my Charmander. Hold on. I got more shit. I got toys for days, baby. I got my Bulbasaur. See, I'm an adult. I got bills. I got toys. You should have a toy. You're an adult. You should have a toy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Look, now let's go here. Negative Nancy Kev over here talking about adults shouldn't have toys.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap, Fred.
How about that?
Mic. That's a minute. That's just a minute on the dot.
All right. Wait, before I get started, I think after, so we said he gets a minute, I get a minute, that he gets 30 seconds, I get 30 seconds. I think after we should get like a minute of talking to each other where we can cut each other off. We can blah, 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 blah.
That's not going to work, but okay.
Maybe. We'll find out. All right. You can start my timer.
Go ahead.
So I just want to get started by saying I actually agree with the point of view Logan gave me. Toys are not for kids. Why don't you get a hobby or like maybe do something with your life? You're sitting there, playing with Legos and Lincoln Logs, acting like you're some big shot. Like, bro, that toy literally says 4 and up. Like for example, when adults collect Funko Pops, hey, do your thing, man. What other people do doesn't bother me at all. But to me, that's just like not something I'd be into. To me, that makes you a quirky individual, a unique individual. Is there anything wrong with being unique or quirky? Absolutely not. Just not my cup of tea. So I completely agree with the point of view I was given. I even used to work at a daycare where I used to have to sit on the ground and play Legos with the children. And like, don't get me wrong, I had fun playing the toys. But part of me was like, I'm really a grown ass man right now playing with like a little ass Barbie doll. Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like, I'm sitting here dressing up a Barbie doll and making sure her shoes matches her fucking dress. Like, what the fuck? What has my life come to? And for that reason, adults should not be playing with kids' toys.
That's a minute. Perfect.
All right, first off, you just said 4 and up. Keyword up. Like, are you tripping right now? 4 and up. Just because it says 4, if it says up, that means 25 is good too. Like, stop being so slow, Kev. Think about it. Just take a second and think about it. How fun it is to play with kids' toys. This is a Bulbasaur, all right? If you don't know what Pokemon is, this is a Bulbasaur. And this dude right here will make you happy. You don't want to be happy, Kev? You don't want to be happy? If you don't want to be happy, then yeah, go ahead. Don't play.
I think you could be happy in other ways and find other things that will help you to become happy. I think if you have to be happy with playing with children's toys, I think you have some very bad character defects.
That's a great point. Fred, you're like a genuine salesman. I just got to say, like,
yeah, you're trying, dog. It's a losing battle. It's a losing battle.
Fred is winning this battle, I gotta say.
Hell no. What? Playing with kids' toys? Are we joking?
There is nothing wrong with playing with kids' toys. Only a kid would be upset with that, okay?
We got to do a poll.
Okay.
We have to do a poll for listeners, all right?
The fuck out of playing with
You're
kids.
a fucking grandpa. That's what you are, getting mad about.
Give us another one. Give us another
one. Are
one.
you 70?
Second one and last
ridiculous.
One. This one's going to be a little more fun because it's not really going to be like somebody has an advantage.
You didn't think I was going to have those toys, did you? You didn't think I was going to have those toys.
That was great, bro.
You didn't think that. Big.
It's almost like Fred texted me and said, like, yo, do something about like kids or adults playing with toys.
Hold on.
I got shit ready.
Talk about kids' toys.
I gotta use the bathroom. Y'all pissing me off. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back.
This is a Gengar. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Kev's got to go. He's got to go. What is that called? Fucking like take a breath of fresh air.
Oh, he's crying in the bathroom right now because he just got absolutely destroyed by me.
No, decompress. He's got to go decompress. So that's
he can go decompress all he wants. He's just upset that he lost the argument on whether or not a culture.
If I was like some grumpy old man right now who like was like sad and hasn't touched a kid's toy in so long, and I just heard you speak like that, I think I'd be inspired to go buy like a set of Legos right now or something, you know?
Big dog, there ain't nothing wrong with you being an adult and having some kids' toys, man.
I'm working on a set of Legos right now, to be honest, up in my room.
The problem is this society wants us to grow up. It's okay being a kid.
Right. There we go. We're back. We're right into it.
I had to take a piss so bad.
No, we're right into it. Speaking of bathrooms, Kev just took a bathroom trip. Prompt number 2, last one. Should toilet paper hang over or under the roll?
Oh, I already know which side I want.
Kev,
you can't choose.
Kev, you can't choose. You're gonna be over.
Yes, let's go.
Fred, you're gonna be under. Fred, you're gonna no, Fred, you started last one. So Kev, you get the first 30 seconds to a minute starting now.
It's very simple. I could look up the name when it's Fred's time to speak, but there's a book, and it's basically how to have perfect manners. It goes over how to set a dinner table the proper way, how to host business meetings a simple way, and basically everybody looks at this book. I'll Google the name. I'll find out next time I talk. But everybody looks at this book as the standard of how to live the right way and do things the appropriate way. In that book, it literally says toilet paper to be on the overside. I know if you put it down the back, it looks like a mullet and it looks cool, ready to party. Sure, maybe if I'm a frat boy, but I'm a grown-ass adult. That shit goes over top. It's not even in question. It goes over top, and paper towels, you pull to the right, you don't pull to the left. It's literally that simple. Imagine going to get paper towels, and you have to reach under to pull it down. No, I could just, whoop. It's that simple. That's all I need. I don't need my full minute. It's Freddie's turn.
Oh, that 59 seconds. That was perfect. All right, Fred, hit it.
First off, see this? This toilet paper. You see how it's hanging below? Watch this. It goes over. Boom. You break it. Once you break it, you put it over. You wipe your ass. It ain't that hard, kid. All right? I know you're talking about this shit right here, about it being over. Look.
Look at this.
Look at that. You see that? You see that? You see how it does not work? Right? Now, let's flip it over to the side that it's gonna work. Holy snap! Look at that.
Hello.
Amazing.
Question for you. I'm currently recording my podcast and I'm in a debate. What is the book basically that was written of how to act politely, like the correct manners?
Fucking speak up, beat your ass.
Emily Post. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. So once again, back to my demonstration, because Kev want to be a sorry ass loser because he likes to wipe his ass with this shit forward. Etiquette these nuts. If you gotta wipe your ass, you gotta wipe your ass, big dog. Don't matter if you get it from here. No matter if you get it from here. No matter if you get it from here. 50 came back and snuffed my shit. Hey man, I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, back to what I was saying.
Back to what he was saying. How is he not at a minute?
Who gives a fuck? Because you cut me off and you start calling whoever the hell you was calling, right? So now I get a little courtesy 20 seconds. It doesn't matter.
Kevin interrupts for 30 seconds. Then goes, how is he not at a minute?
Yeah, how's he at a minute? Goofy, okay? It doesn't matter how you wipe your ass. You're over here talking about over in the etiquette. Motherfucker, if you take a shit and you got to wipe your ass, you're going to wipe your ass however you get the toilet paper.
All right, so this is the first time we ever tried this segment. The name of the segment is Stage Fright. Clearly, you guys do not have stage fright because you guys just went all out, and I'm so happy that this worked out.
That's the beer talking, baby.
Good stuff, guys. I gotta say, good stuff. To me, if I had to pick for over under, I never really thought about that, but I feel like it's smoother when it's coming from underneath. But I might just be tripping. I don't know.
Definitely tripping because there's a correct way to do it. It's not a question. There's literally a correct way, and there's an incorrect way. There's literally a book That there's a correct way and incorrect way. It's not even a question.
I don't know. I put the roll on the fucking thing, and whatever way it's coming out, under or over.
Whatever you
Sorry.
guys want, man. We're overdue for a fucking ad break anyway. You guys got me stressing. We'll,
Alright,
we'll be
10-4.
back. We'll be back to you after a message from our sponsors.
Okay, what do
Alright.
I hit? Stop recording.
You literally end the meeting and then it'll start converting by itself. You just let it finish.
All right, now I'm gonna go take a
Shankit Golf, the place you need to go for your golf needs. Find high quality golf apparel from hats, polos, t-shirts, and hoodies. Shankit Golf will deliver free on orders over $75, and Shankit Golf has a 30-day money-back guarantee. Shop at Shankit Golf for all your golf apparel needs and use coupon code Something Ain't Right. That's coupon code SOMETHINGAINTRIGHT. All right. Welcome back to the Something Ain't Right podcast. Let's just keep it rolling from where we left off. Another new segment, boys. 3 for 3 on new segments. This segment's called Something Ain't Right. You know, like the podcast name.
Fuck yeah.
It's called Something Ain't Right. You just share a story about something ain't right. I know for without a doubt I have the best story with this one. So I'll let anybody else take it and I'll go last and absolutely clean up.
The confidence there. Brad, you start. I'll go in the middle.
All right. Something ain't right. So I went golfing yesterday at around, it was like definitely a twilight golf. It was like 4:45, right? Pair me up with these 3 guys, right? All got some nice clubs, Paradigm, P790s, like you're talking about $3,000 bags, right?
Hey, that's my irons.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I swing.
Right. And all right, I got Mavericks, Callaway Mavericks, but I do got I put it away. Anyway, Scotty Cameron's over there, my beautiful baby. But anyway, I get there and I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? My name's Fred. Hey, what's up? What's up? They say their names. And I was like, hey, you guys mind off if I tee off with you since you guys are a threesome? And they were like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then midway is like, hey, if you want to go ahead, we're actually gonna play a money game unless you want to play with us. I said, I don't really care. I mean, I'm not that great, but what are y'all playing? He's like, $5 a hole. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Then as we proceed to tee off, I'm the first person that tees off. So I go to the blues, whatever, tee off, hit one in the fairway, nothing too spectacular, like 180, 190. I topped it. Cool. These motherfuckers start walking to the red. Like the 3 motherfuckers just start walking up to the red tees. And I look at them, and mind you, they're about my age or maybe like 28, 29. And I said, what are y'all guys doing? They're like, oh, we're pretty new at golf. And I'm like, and you guys are, there's like red, silver, white, blue, black. When you're playing for the Reds, that's female tees. They're like, yeah, we're really not that good. I said, you know what? All right, cool. Then, I mean, I don't want to play on the Reds because I've been playing the Reds. The lowest I'll play is white because that's just whatever. But I'll leave my drive out there. You guys can go. They proceed all 3 to fucking hit a dart on the green. I said, all right, something ain't right here. But first off, why are y'all even hitting off the Reds when y'all hitting darts? And they literally all 3 hit 5-footers to the hole. And I said, yo, I'm gonna play ahead. I'm not playing the money game with y'all. Yeah, I'm playing from the blues. You guys are playing from the Reds. And that was just crazy to me. And then I just went ahead. And I low key, I think they were just fucking low key.
Probably.
They were most likely.
They're trying to scam you.
I mean, fucking a money game is going to be based off of you guys hitting the same shots, no matter what. But anyway, that to me, that was my story. It's not as spectacular as your guys.
Something ain't right. No,
that shit was
solid.
Bro. That shit just threw me off because I'm not, like I said, I've been golfing consistently for the past 4 or 5 months. If I had to give my golf career an age of amateur golf, I'd say a year. But last year I golfed in the fall and I wasn't really striping anything. I really started picking up golf this past May, but yeah, that shit threw me the fuck off. So that's my story. It's not spectacular, but these motherfuckers were like, I don't know, man. That shit just threw me off.
That's
They're
funny
definitely
shit.
trying to scam you.
I got a couple. Like probably a month ago, like before I built this new computer, I was getting parts at Best Buy and shit, like just miscellaneous stuff that I didn't get delivered. And I kid you not, I walked in like back into the computer section, and there was like an 8-year-old kid who had like the Crocs on, like you know how there's this big Croc wave going on. He had his left Croc on his right foot and his right Croc on his left foot, and I don't think he knew. Like I swear he didn't know that it was that.
How old was this
How
kid?
old was this
He
kid?
was. I said he was like 8, but he could have. I'm bad with guessing ages, so he's probably a lot older because I usually guess slow. So he's probably like 12, 13 years old.
Maybe
And
his
he,
feet's curved that way.
bro, something is not right. And is it
Definitely
disrespectful for
something
me
ain't
to
right.
not say something or to say something? Like, what do you do in that
To say
situation?
something.
I
You
mean, he
just let
could,
it rock.
Let it rock, right? Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
see, the problem is if he says something and the kid, God forbid, has like autism or he's,
Yeah, then you're a dickhead.
That's why you let it rock.
Let it
That's why
rock.
you let
Let
it
it rock.
rock.
All right. Second thing, I was saying it earlier to my parents. Like, I was driving home today, literally today, from my girlfriend's house, and like some guy, I'm on 42. It's like a highway in Jersey. You know, I'm in the left lane behind a guy who's in his truck, like by himself inside of a vehicle with a mask on, like with a COVID mask on, and he's got his left blinker on, just rocking in the left lane. Like, dude, something's not right. That's just a slight one. But then the real one that I just thought about when Fred was talking, dude, I just switched locations for work. I work in the metal recycling industry, so I deal with a lot of scrappers. And some of the guys in Camden that come in, 7 out of every 10 customers are under the influence. And I was walking over to the booth, like to the truck scale, to weigh this guy in because I was dealing with another customer. And I heard his voice the second he turned in, like yelling from the gate. And in my head, I'm like, oh, here we go. Like, who the fuck's this guy pulling in? Like, I'm newer to Camden site, so I'm newer with the customers. So they see me that whenever the guys see it, like the regulars at a site, when like the customers, whenever they see a new employee, they always think you're like a brand new guy. They're gonna try and get over on you or like all this shit. But I've been with the company for long enough. So this guy pulls in, he's yelling out of his truck, no shirt, like long hair, had to be like high as a kite or drunk as hell. And it was like 9:30 in the morning. And I'm like, oh geez, here we go. So he pulls onto my scale and he's like, what's up, man? What's your name? Like, you new guy over here? And like we just had like friendly convo, went back and forth a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, just like got moved over here, whatever. He's like about to pull off. And in my head, like it was like he's about to pull off. I was like, oh, thank God, like, because this guy seems like a guy that would just talk on and on for hours. And I'm a big guy that likes to keep the line moving because like before you know it, 8, 9 customers will show up at the same time. And I got people hitting their horns and like I just don't want to be in the middle of all that. So I just keep them moving. So I'm like, all right, but I'm trying to get him off my scale. And he turns, he's like, yo, boss, let me tell you a joke real quick. And I'm like, all right, go ahead. He's like, yo, guy goes to the dentist. He gets called back to the chair to get like his thing like in the chair. And this is how he's telling me it. Like he's all over the place. Like, I'm like, what is this joke gonna be, dude? And he's like, he gets back into the chair and he sits down in the chair and the dentist comes over and says, oh boss, you're gonna have to stop jerking off. And the guy's like, what do you mean? And the dentist is like, because I'm gonna have to examine you now. And I'm like, at first I didn't get the joke, but the joke is that at first I'm like, oh, the dude's been jerking off like way too much at home. But he says you got to stop jerking off because I'm trying to examine you, meaning that dude was jerking off in the dentist chair in the office. Dude, so I told that to Nicole, my girlfriend, and she had to tell me what the joke really meant because she actually understood it. But like I sat there at that Like after that dude pulled off my scale, and I'm just like, what did that guy just tell me, dude? Like something's not right with that guy.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's like the joke that when I was at a scramble tournament, not tournament, outing with a couple of workers, and one of my mass sergeants told this guy who was pissing in the woods, and I saw it on TikTok, and that's where he got it from. He was like, "Hey man, you know that's illegal," and he said, "Oh, for real?" He's like, "Yeah, grown ass man holding a little kid's penis because he was pissing in the woods." And I was like, "Where do you come up with this shit?"
Some jokes are like either just really good or just really fucking bad, man.
Yeah. All right, let's see Kev's 5-star freaking something ain't right. It better not
All
be
right.
right.
So I work at T-Mobile. I had this lady come in. She's about 75 years old. She is not a looker, for
Yo,
lack of better words.
she's 75, Kev. What do you want?
Well, no, because it's part of the story. So she comes in and she tells me she's a stalker. So I'm thinking, all right, that's not good.
That's like how she
She
introduced herself.
Yeah, she walks in, she's like, "Hey, I need your help. I have a stalker." That was her opening
Oh,
remarks.
okay.
Okay.
I said, "Okay, that's not good." She said, "No, no, no. You don't understand." I said, "What's up?" She goes, "He broke into my house. He took a video. I swear to God, this is a true story. I swear on everything I love. He he took a video of me sleeping after he broke in my house. Went home, edited horror music to it, and then sent me the video. So now I'm like, fuck.
Like
This lady is in
what?
goddamn danger, dude. Like, I need to save this lady. It's pretty much like my thought. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, did you show the police the video? She's like, yeah. But the police told me to just hang on to it. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So then I start helping her with her actual T-Mobile needs. But I'm just still thinking. And she had to end up calling customer service to resolve her issue, but she calls customer service in store. And she calls customer service and she's talking to the representative and she tells the representative about the stalker. And she says to the representative, yeah, he breaks into my house and he wears a big camo shirt and he wears camo short shorts. And the kicker is he wears little girl socks. So this is when it started clicking with me, like, okay, maybe this lady is fucking bonkers, dude. Like maybe she's a schizo or like who
Yeah,
knows?
that's what I would be
Yeah.
thinking.
Like maybe there's some serious issues with this lady. That's when it starts clicking.
Right.
So I'm just sitting there and she keeps talking about her son-in-law who's an Asian computer engineer and he keeps telling her all this advice, blah, 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 blah. She's telling the customer service representative this. And then what confirmed she was in fact a crazy lady was she told the customer service representative that she used to be a high school teacher. And when she was a high school teacher, they used to put a live snake, like a big ass python, in the hallway to prevent children from going to the bathroom. And that
Well,
is when I was like, okay,
yeah.
this lady is actually fucking bonkers. She ended up telling me that she had an ex-boyfriend that hacked her Bluetooth speaker. And since he hacked the Bluetooth speaker, could now hear all her conversations.
She's crazy.
She told me that the guy breaks into her house, steals her shit, and I don't know how she knows this, but he goes home and he locks the shit in a locked cabinet. But the problem is his wife found the locked cabinet and opened it. And when the wife opened it and found all her shit, she ended up divorcing him.
How long was this lady in T-Mobile for?
Oh, dude, at least a solid 4.5 hours. I asked my boss at least 17 times, can we kick her out?
That's what I
Can
would
we
have been doing.
can we ask her to leave? Yo, can we call the district manager and see if we can call the police? Like, those are real sentences that left in my mouth. Yeah, no,
what a
that lady
story,
was
dude.
fucking nuts. That lady was fucking nuts.
Oh, that's a good one, dude. That fits the segment.
Well,
Or
now
from
you
the-
know whatever weed she's smoking, you shouldn't smoke it, Kev.
Jesus Christ.
She's smoking a lot more than weed, I'll tell you that, brother. Dude, she was bonked out of her mind.
Hope we're not losing Kev.
Uh-oh.
But all
Kev's
right,
fucking-
let's.
Oh, he's back.
get
He's
rolling
back.
to the next
He's
segment.
back. He's back. It lagged real
I was
hard
talking
on
that
you,
whole
Kev.
time. You guys didn't hear me.
Nah,
It went
You guys
real
didn't hear me?
slow-mo.
you hit us with the I am Christian walking. That's what you hit us with.
Stephen Hawking. All
I'll
right,
be back.
let's get right into the next segment then. Before I lose connection completely, I'll start it in case I do lose connection. But our next segment is going to be top 3 guilty pleasures.
Run it.
Can you hear me? You guys
Yeah.
froze on my end.
Yeah,
you're good.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, all right, cool. All right, you guys froze on my end. All right, so my top 3 guilty pleasures. Number 1, breakfast for dinner. I am a fucking slut for breakfast for dinner, dude.
Good answer.
I love me some breakfast for dinner. Pancakes, bacon, eggs, cheesy eggs at dinner. Sign me up every fucking time. I love it. Next on my list, I got shopping for houses you can't afford. I love going on like Zillow
Yeah.
and looking up houses that are like $5 to $7 million and just like seeing what they're like, dude. I do that kind of regularly.
Right.
Now, my final one that I haven't probably done in probably a good 10 years, but I used to always enjoy it. And one that you guys are probably going to make fun of me for. I thoroughly enjoy watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Like something in my heart just gets satisfied by watching them.
Solid 3 guilty pleasures, Kev. I like that first one though. Breakfast for dinner. That's fire.
Yeah, breakfast for dinner. Is
Dude, I
fire.
am a slut for breakfast for dinner. I love some breakfast for dinner.
Go ahead, Fred. What you
But
got?
those are my 3.
All right, so number uno, being an adult and playing with toys.
Fits the story of the episode.
Right? We're gonna keep true to
Bulbasaur.
everything, right? Bulbasaur, baby. Number 2, freezing chocolate and eating it.
Mm.
So like I love Reese's. So that's
Yeah.
like
Keep them in the freezer.
yeah, get some Reese's, put it in the freezer.
My dad does that too.
Yeah, that shit smacks. And 3,
I put them in the fridge, not the freezer, but
you're a serial killer, bro. But anyway, number 3, it's tough because I have like
Okay.
4, but what you are. The third one for me, it was tough because I like the 4th one too, but I'll just say the 3rd one is wearing socks that don't fit me.
oh, that's a good one.
I don't know what it is,
No,
but
alright.
like
You want to know what I hate,
yeah.
bro?
Let me finish.
We're gonna make a whole montage of Kev cutting people off.
Let me finish.
Oh, dude.
God.
I cut people off, and then I go home at night and lay in bed and literally like feel bad about cutting people off throughout the day. I'm like, dude, they probably went home and were like, yo, that kid's an asshole. He cut me off 18 times. Like,
Then he
Oh,
goes. Then he
you've been
goes.
doing that
Then he
for
goes. Didn't he
years,
go a
bro.
minute already after he cut me off for 30 seconds? Isn't
I
that a
cut
minute?
people off all the fucking time. I can't help it. I can't. It's a character flaw.
It is.
Back to what I was saying, Kev. Yes, socks that don't fit me.
Not to
I
cut
always
you
fuck-
off. Not to cut you off. But at
It's-
least I
I'm-
know it's a character flaw.
Mm.
That's why we love you, Kev. That's why the people love you.
But yeah,
Go ahead,
I always
buddy.
find myself wearing my wife's socks. The low top ones, they barely fit my feet.
Yeah.
It's like something about just wearing, like when you're wearing shorts and like you don't want to wear like tube socks and the socks just sit like right at the bone of your freaking foot,
Yep.
but you have socks on, so you're not sweating,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't see them, and it looks like you don't have no socks on when you're
Yeah.
wearing sneakers.
I know exactly what
You
you're
know what I
talking about.
hate? I hate the socks
Cutting you
that
off.
like, yeah.
You hate getting
I
cut
hate the
off?
socks that like on the side of your foot, bro. Like, how should I? All right, say this is your foot, right? The sock like swoops down here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
talking
like
about?
it's like a slipper sock or some shit.
Yeah, dude. It's like a lot of girls wear them if they're wearing certain shoes and
I
they don't
own a
want
couple
socks to
pairs.
show.
Mm-hmm.
Those socks are like my arch nemesis. I hate those socks.
I don't like them either. I own 2 pairs of them. I don't wear them.
I hate those socks.
All right.
That's the great story I was gonna cut Fred off for, by the way.
Not even agreeing that you wear socks that don't fit you. It's, oh, I hate those socks. Those socks are garbage. Thanks, Kev. Appreciate it. All right, go ahead, Lo. Don't worry, I'll fucking fight Kev anytime he tries to cut you off. So.
Nah, you're good. Number 1, playing a game of Rocket League and Apex before bed almost every night when I get the chance. I literally play 2 video games, and my closest friends know that I play video games with. They try to get me on so many other games. I actually, like I said in the previous episode, I forget which one, but I actually bought FIFA 2022, and I still haven't played a single game of it.
That's crazy.
I'll hop on, like I'll know I have to go to bed by 9:30 on like a Tuesday night because I got to be up at like 4, and I'll be like all the way upstairs. I'll have my teeth brushed, like ready for bed, and I'll beeline down the basement, play one quick game of Rocket, hop into a PEX game, drop in, die 19th, like first person dead. I'll drop in and die immediately. That's my fix. I'm going straight to bed after that. That's all I needed. Guilty pleasure number 2, bro. This is so funny because it's literally happened yesterday. Bringing food home from a restaurant, like take like leftovers, and just never eating it. I do this all the time, bro. My mom hates me for it, and I'm sure
I do it too.
I'm sure the kids in Haiti hate me for it too because dude, like we got pizza and wings for the Phillies game yesterday. We tailgated the game. We probably had we got 2 pies and like 20 wings for like 4 or 5 of us. We still have like 11 slices and like a couple wings left, still sitting in my trunk in my car right now.
They're probably ready to eat though because of the heat.
So gross. All right, guilty pleasure number 3. I'm sure we all do this. Listening to the same song on repeat for multiple days at a time.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
For me, it's like a couple of them, like 4, and then just clicking on it, and then just going back and forth. Yeah,
I might be on one for like a week sometimes.
Definitely on that one.
Yeah, because actually, since you said that, Lo, this is literally what I'd be listening to. I mean, I'm Hispanic, but I don't know what it is, but lately, I just been messing with like Mexican music.
You play it like on the golf course? Yeah. I don't think we can hear it, Fred. It's not playing.
Definitely not.
Crash.
All right, let's go right into next segment. I'll transfer us in. I'll start this one up since I just wrapped it up. Actually, no. Do we have like a random order? Let me just announce the segment. Hold on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, dude.
All right, cool. Segment number 5 of the day. We're doing the draft. All right. We get 4 slots each on our team, 4 spots to fill, like a fantasy.
While you explain
draft.
it, I'm gonna take a pee real quick.
Go ahead, Kev.
Jesus Christ, Kev.
I think
that a UTI.
He might, bro.
It's all that beer he's drinking.
Yeah, he's funneling. But you guys did the draft like episode 3 or something. It was when I wasn't there.
Yeah, episode 3 or 4.
Yeah, you guys did the draft. You guys did of inventions. There was a lot of controversy. You guys went at it. You came very
Yeah,
spiteful. Very spiteful
yeah.
was the word you
Dude,
guys used.
dude wanted to draft electricity. Like,
Yo, you picking
like-
golf, you picking the game of golf fucking had me so happy, dude. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, Kev's definitely like thinking he can just play golf with clubs, but he doesn't know the game of golf, you know? And then literally right after I thought about that, you're like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna take the game of golf. Dude, it was so
Yeah.
perfect.
because Kev wants to
Oh,
draft electricity and then freaking houses. This man left me homeless
dude.
with no electricity. So I just took away all of money away.
Oh
from
yeah,
him.
too. You guys did like the list check like towards the end, and you're like, all right, so I have solar panels, the game of golf, like it was
Yeah.
hysterical.
Yeah,
All
it
right,
was.
I'll start
pretty
this one off.
upsetting.
We're doing the draft this week.
All right, what's
40,
the order of the
40.
draft?
I say I go first because I'm the best.
All right. I go
And
second. Kev's going third, but we're doing a snake draft. So Fred's gets first pick, I get second pick, Kev gets third pick, and then second round of the draft. Kev
All right,
will
so I
start it
get
off.
third and fourth.
Yep, you get
Yeah,
third
and
and fourth pick.
I get 167.
Yep, that's how we're going to do it. All right, this week, the theme of this week, too, we didn't really announce that either, but we kind of had a trendy theme going last week of like, negative things and angry vibes, talk about fighting a lot. This week, we're trying to keep it on the opposite end of that. We're trying to talk about, straight positivity, wins, things that have to do with just getting it in life. The draft, 4v4v4. After you win the lottery, what are you going to do with the money? Fred, you're on the clock.
All right. For my first pick, and if I win the lottery draft, Goozy Golf selects investing.
Good answer. Good pick.
Good answer.
Good pick. You just stole that right off me. All right. Second overall pick in the 2023 4v4v4. What are you doing with the money after you win the lottery draft of Something Ain't Right podcast? Logan Fanrack out of Pensacola, New Jersey, selects opening his own casino.
That I can invest in. Nice.
With the third overall pick in the Something Ain't Right podcast, what would you do with the money after the lottery?
Some petty ass
He-
shit. Watch. It's gonna be
That's
some
so,
petty ass.
he's like so fucking evil, dude.
It's like he's fucking petty, bro. He's petty,
He's sitting
bro.
there like this.
Like,
his
be
eyes are-
realistic, bro. What your shit you're gonna pick? You're gonna be petty as fuck. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say it.
With the third overall pick, I'm going to go with buying a house.
All right. Good pick.
With the fourth overall pick, because we also have the rights to that, because y'all
Ooh.
motherfuckers buying casinos and wasting all your money. I'm gonna go with pay off my parents' debt.
Good answer. Good answer. All right, my second pick, opening up my own theme park.
Nice.
I got
Wow.
money coming in from two angles right now. I got a casino and a theme park.
Brady,
a
you got two
casino. A
back-to-back picks.
casino. All right. I am going to take buying a resort.
Good
Good
Can't
pick.
buy a
answer.
house, right? Can't buy a house. At least I got a resort big time.
Good answer.
Good pick.
And then with the following pick,
Oh fuck, he's back to back.
I am going to choose give me my sports cars. Give me you
Okay.
you guys can't get no
All right.
sports car.
I had
I guess
Lambo on
sports
my list, but I guess that's out of the
I
window.
definitely had something on my list like that.
All right, my third pick, building a golf course that hosts PGA Tour events.
Great fucking pick. Did not have it on my list. Phenomenal pick. That's
I'm
the
gangstered up
steal
right
of the
now.
draft.
I
That's
got
the
some
steal of the
ball-
draft.
Dude,
No,
my
it ain't.
fucking
Because I'll invest in it.
Yo, we're gonna have to create a graphic that we could post on our Twitter of all our picks.
I like that.
But
yeah.
for my third pick, I have back to back here. For my third pick, I'm gonna take Get Engaged.
Mm.
Something I've been wanting to do for quite some time.
So does
Just
that-
been
I mean, Fred's already married. Does that mean I'm just single for the rest of my life?
Yes, sir.
at least dating.
The fuck kind of friend are you, Kev?
At least dating. And that's why I almost didn't pick it till the last pick to give you an opportunity. But
Yeah.
I think I gotta take it here.
You don't got
Because my last
you
pick
don't-
is
no,
now.
You don't got to take that up with me. You got to take that up with Nicole. Okay, that's between you and her.
So I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm not taking with my final pick first, what I had on my list. I had buy supercar. Freddie put that. I put donate. That's a big thing I want to do. Gamble heavily. That's another thing
Come to
on my
my
list that I'm not
casino,
gonna
bro.
take.
Come to
Gamble
my
heavily.
casino.
But the one I'm gonna take in my 4 spot, and I promise every listener, every viewer, I promise myself, this is something I'm gonna do one day when I'm rich. I want to start a non-for-profit that helps inner city kids, whether it be help them get to school, whether it be help them eat, help them clothe themselves, get them to therapy, whatever it is. I want to help inner city kids.
Good answer, Kev.
Oh.
Final pick of the draft for me. I got a casino. I got a golf course, PGA Tour events. I got a theme park. I might as well buy my mom's mansion in Long Beach Island.
Can you do that though? Because I picked
Oh.
pay off parents' debt.
Wait, didn't somebody say buy a house?
Yes.
I put buy a house and I picked pay off parents' debt.
Fuck, I'm beat.
Get her a condo.
Nah, I'm doing my kids' education.
That's a good one.
Yeah, my kids don't need no education.
Your guys,
Freddie ended up
your
with the
guys
last
is
pick, brother.
Not sending your kids to school.
No, that's fine. They can learn from me. And my last pick will be I am going to go with build a university that is free for everyone.
It's gonna take a lot of fucking money and a lot of donations to do that year after year.
All I gotta do is pay the teachers. But yeah. Hey, you're
All
talking
right,
about
wait,
win the
what-
lottery.
What
Like
four
that
you got, Fred?
1.55 billion, huh?
What's your roster look like?
Investing, supercars, resorts,
Oh yeah.
university.
And then I got pay off parents' debt, get a house, start a non-for-profit to help inner city kids, and get engaged.
I just have a fucking bomb barrage of fucking activities, dude. Come golf at my PGA course. Come gamble.
I
at my
will.
And go
casino.
gamble after.
Oh, I
yeah.
will.
Yeah.
Oh, I will.
And then hit the theme
All right.
park up. And
So
ride
we
some
got
roller
about-
coasters.
We got about 5 minutes left. Let's just get in our last segment, hit the outro, and get out of here, gentlemen.
I like it.
So for the
Shouldn't
last
take that
segment-
long.
For the last segment, also a new segment. It's called Island People or Island Boys. We are yet to be decided. But it's basically we're gonna change the topic. But if you're stuck on a desert island, what would you bring with you? This week topic is people. So what 3 people would you bring with you? Why don't we go Fred, me, Logan? Fred, go ahead.
All right. So number 1, I'm bringing Johnny Manziel.
Why are you bringing Manziel?
Good pick.
Because if I'm in the island, I want to fucking party. I want 2012 Johnny Manziel, freshman at Texas A&M. Okay? That's
Right.
who I want.
Pick number 2.
That's who I want. Pick number 2. Give me David Goggins, man. Because
Ooh.
while I'm partying, he's
Great
gonna make
pick. He was on my
He-
list.
listen, he's gonna make sure I'm good physically, mentally, everything. And then guess what?
And who's gonna
Okay.
carry the boats? in the
And we-
logs.
And we probably gonna swim back. We're gonna swim back to the fucking wherever we came from. All right.
All right, pick 3.
And pick number 3. I'm gonna go with Gordon Ramsay, man.
Oh, that was on my list, you bitch.
Good
Listen,
pick.
I've seen Gordon Ramsay make
Damn it.
something out of nothing.
Oh, you're
So,
such a bitch.
Good pick.
That's literally the
think-
first
I think
person
with
on
my,
list.
With my first pick. All right, so I want to start by saying there's a guy, and I couldn't pick him because I don't know his name, and I tried to Google it. I couldn't find it. But he used to have a show, and he basically would teach you how to survive in the wild. But he was a legend. I'll try to find his name before next episode. Couldn't find it, so I couldn't pick him. But so my first pick overall is going to be Jalen Hurts. All right.
Donnie
I think he's a
Manziel
cool
and
guy.
Jalen Hurts, you guys are
listen,
crazy.
I think he's a cool guy. I'm an Eagles fan, and I'm going to tell you something.
I'm an
little
Eagles
tidbit
fan
about
too,
myself.
Kev. But if
Little
I'm on
tidbit
an
about
island,
myself.
Jalen Hurts is staying back, bro.
I'm not gonna have any time.
Little tidbit about myself. When I go to the beach, I don't go in the ocean unless somebody has a football. Then I'll go in the ocean. So if I have a football and Jalen Hurts, we're lit. Second off, I'm going Jesus. I'm going straight up fucking Jesus.
Walking
All
on
right.
water.
I'm bringing Jesus with me. All
You
right.
can
What are you
multiply
gonna
the
do
fish
about
for
that?
you.
All right.
That's a
And then
best
my
fish.
third overall pick, if just in case Jalen Hurts and Jesus can't bag, I'm gonna bring Rihanna with me.
Jesus Christ.
First off, Jesus is scared of David Goggins.
What are we having, a battle of the islands? Who can just succeed
Those
the
those
most?
are my 3 picks. I'll
Which
take Jalen Hurts, Jesus, and Rihanna.
All right,
What you got, Lo?
my first overall pick is Katniss Everdeen. My
Oh,
son-
good pick. Good pick. Good pick.
Boy, when Hunger
Little
Games
bow
on
and
me.
arrow action.
My second
Hell
overall
yeah.
pick. I don't know if you guys ever seen the show Survivor. Like it's on Wednesday nights, Survivor. Rob Mariano, Boston Rob, he's been on Survivor and he's won multiple times. He's just an absolute god at living in the wilderness and learning how to build a shelter and find food and everything. And since Gordon Ramsay got taken, I'm gonna just have Katniss get me the food. I'm gonna have Rob build me the shelter, and I'm just gonna bring my girl and enjoy the island.
I thought you were gonna
good
say
pick.
Moses.
Nah, I'm bringing Nicole.
You gonna build the ark?
I could build the ark.
I'm gonna get in trouble now that you took your girlfriend and I took Rihanna. But good pick.
Hey man,
You can
My
have
wife wouldn't-
Jesus.
my wife
just
wouldn't last a
teleport your
day in the
fucking girl to
wilderness.
the island.
my girl's gonna be yelling about that one for a minute.
first off,
But that's
your
another
guys-
episode.
Your guys' picks are whack.
That's another episode.
Katniss
Thank you for
Everdeen
watching.
versus Johnny Manziel.
Go check out our socials. Like, subscribe, follow, leave a
Hey,
comment, whatever
We're gonna
it may
fucking
be.
party, bro. We're gonna
We
party
appreciate
and then
the
work out
support.
right after.
We'll be back next week.
I got David
God
fucking
bless.
Goggins, bro.
That's a great pick.
Come
bro.
on.
That is a solid fucking pick. He's that Navy SEAL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I got Johnny Manziel.
Kev just did the outro. We're still talking. Like Kev's leaving.
Yeah, I know.
Kev's going to start his day or finish his day later.
Bye.